while I load up here, might as well give you guys an idea of what's going on. So I've got the standard Beretta APX and the APX A1 Compact. So I'm just going to run them through here on the range, run round through them, as it were. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a comparison right before, throwing up an article and my final, I guess you could say, review. So want some fresh points on, my thoughts on it. So this is the first time I've filmed at a range, officially, but this isn't really much of a range. It's more of a drive-in range. But I guess we're kind of doing a vlog today. This is like the cleanest it's been in a while, and usually they don't have all these metal frames up. So I brought my own. That's like a little target from Temu, a little target stand from Temu. So just something cheap. I'm just testing it out. If it gets shot, it costs like $5. So whatever. So I haven't posted much on the channel lately, and it is what it is, but I guess this will be my first video in a while, just taking you along on a range training session, so to speak, because I'm going to run some drills and just see how I perform cold with these weapons. So, alright, so the full-size Beretta is loaded up. So the first drill that I'm going to do is what's called the trigger drill, and I got this from Rob Latham. When he was posting a lot on YouTube for, I believe it was Springfield Armory. It was a drill for Springfield Armory that he did. It might have been something else, but whatever. But the point is that you start straight, fingers straighten off the trigger like this, and then on the beep, you pull the trigger as fast as you can without disturbing your sight alignment / sight picture. So that's going to be the first drill that I'm going to do. And as you see, I've got a actual sticky target, and I've got the back of that sticky target that it came on. I just turned it around. Sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot, but this is kind of vlog version, right? I don't think I'm going to need that energy drink I just bought. I think the caffeine's hitting me. So, kind of a tradition. Every time, me and the wife go out to the range, we pick up energy drinks on the way. But no wife today, but tradition still stands. She just was along for the ride for that tradition, right? Okay, so the second drill that I'm going to conduct is a presentation and a 5-shot string. And the idea of that string is to shoot as fast as I can reacquire the sights. So the target on the right is going to be more of a precision target where I'm just doing, one shot at a time. Just trying to acquire the sights and hold it, for the trigger drill. And then the one on the left being the blank white backing, all that's going to be there for is, shooting fast. It gives me a little bit more of room for error. I'm not trying to do bullseye shooting. So the first one I'll do is the standard APX. So, these things come in for like $300. You can get a Brazilian surplus one for $300. So, kind of ridiculous. Now, I'm going to be doing this cold. Yes, it's cold out here, but I'm going to be doing it cold as in no practice. I was goofing around with this with one of the holsters I bought from Beretta so I can actually carry the APX Compact, because I actually like it, but I want to be able to use it. So, and if you're wondering, these are Axle Ghost Strikes. So they have Bluetooth, so you can listen to music when you're on the range, and often when I'm at a class or doing something monotonous, I'll just listen to music, and it's like having hearing protection on, but you can also have it as electronic hearing protection, so I can hear everything perfectly. So, anyways, I'm going to need my phone, and you're going to need so I'm going to go into my Splits app, and it'll have a beep, set the volume up max, and I'm going to engage it off the beep. Now the goal, typically, if you're trying to be really competitive, is 0.25 of a second. I'm not that fast, I guarantee you I'm not, and I'm literally just going to go as fast as I can make sure that I'm going to hit the target. So, open. So, I'm going to start off here, and then once it beeps, go down, pull the trigger as fast as you can without moving the gun. .42. So this is actually a pretty nice little app. You know, I'm not all that fast, but I wasn't trying to rush down to the trigger because I can feel the jitters, and I know that's where you get a lot of sympathetic grab, and I didn't want to yank it off. So, there we go. Just landed a little off to the right of the red dot. Little off to the left of the red dot on that one. So still moving a little bit because you're going to have some sympathetic movement, but the idea is that you need to be able to pull the trigger fast and still make those hits. So this whole thing of, oh, well, I need to feel the reset crap, it doesn't mean anything. It's stupid. So 0.4, not bad. All right. So I'm just going to go and go and go. So there we go. .32. So I yanked that one a bit high. .34. .38. .3. .32. And that's exactly why I want to, you know, try this cold, because I know I'm probably going to have some kind of jitters, but not try it cold, but this is the reason why I'm not having the energy drink, and when I'm starting cold, having the jitters, not a good combo. .36. 2.8. So that was fast, but I literally just yanked it as fast as I could, and you know, I didn't care if I moved the gun. And you can see the results, right? .38. 3.2. 3.8. 3. 3.2. 3. 3. 3.4. So, full size, doesn't really recoil all that much. The trigger, I mean, just dry firing it, feels nice. And it's just a one-shot deal, so it's not like I'm sitting there and trying to feel for a reset or anything like that. So I've got the other magazine ready for the white target when I do that, but right now I'm going to go ahead and do the APX Compact. I've been working with this for a bit, so you know, it's got a nice little red fiber optic on it, which really nicely catches the eye. So, you know, I really do like it. It almost has like less recoil, I think, than this one, but we'll see in the 5-shot strings. But anyways, I'm going to throw you back on that target. .34. 3.2. 3-2. Yep, definitely yanked that one. Felt it and saw it. Three, 2. Two, 8. Three. I think that was a little bit high. Felt like it was. 3-6. 3. 3-2. 3-2. 3-8. 3-2. 3-4. 3-8. 3. 3-4. Okay, so that wasn't all that bad. I don't know where it was printing. I guess I'll see when I edit, but I did see that second to last one actually hit the red. So I am moving a bit. I haven't done that drill with any of these pistols, but it's usually like one of the first drills that I'll do cold, just to kind of see where I'm at if I'm moving, and then bear down on my grip as I go. But doing a lot of grip work and stuff and doing a lot of gun work in the past few days, I haven't really had much of a chance for my forearms to heal, so it's not going to be my best forearms, but whatever. It's just authentic, right? It's just the way it works. So, now we're going to go ahead and run the speed test, I guess you could call it, because you're trying to run as fast. You're trying to go for speed, but without sacrificing accuracy, because you need both. There's no, well, I want to shoot as fast as I can. Nobody cares. The point is that if you're not hitting, then you're basically firing blanks. But if you actually do it in a self-defense situation or a professional, as a professional or just private citizen, then you're throwing out liabilities, right? And you are liable for all that. If you've been watching the news the last few years, you are liable for every round you fire. So, also, they're going to ask, what did you see? Why did you pull that trigger? Alright, so, they're just going to want to have more and more, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do a slight adjustment here. Let's go ahead and run this one. And of course, going to start it, present out 5 rounds. Still got them jitters. Two 7. So first shot was in 1.02, and there's a readout of my splits. So it's actually pretty good. It actually does read it pretty darn good. So it's not all that bad, but you can also adjust things here. So you can adjust the sensitivity of it. I have it as narrow as possible to just get the gunshots, but you can also do echo smoothing. And obviously it's bringing that green line up. So yeah, I would have to do a video just about this app, but it's actually really nice. So having it there, I threw everything up, smooth over all echoes, and it actually took it down slightly to 6.8 in 1 second exactly. So that's the true splits, and it's right under the gun, so it's it's pretty much getting everything in the microphone right there. That's where I'm standing with 5 rounds. So, had 2 rounds touching. No big deal. So we'll continue on from here. That was terrible. So, first round was 9-8, but I'm like a shotgun right now. 2, 3, 4. Splits average is 3.5. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the APX Compact. Two, 3, 4. It does jump a bit. My average splits are 3.3, so I grazed the bottom with that, and you'll see when I turn it around. But my average was 3.3, so I had 3 and 3.6. It just alternated 3, 3.6, 3, 3, 3, 3.6 or whatever. So I think that was me correcting it and seeing that it was all jacked up. It was jumping in my hand. I wasn't applying pinky pressure, and I wasn't applying the side where the pressure against the walls. So, my bad. But correct as we go. I'm not outside of the paper, so I'm theoretically good to go. That one I was outside of the paper. That was no good. So, first shot 1.6, 1.06, and average was 3.1. The problem with that is that second shot, I slammed it out, yanked down, hit the bottom of the cardboard. Almost hit my my own target stand. Not good. So I got one more volley left, being a 15-shot magazine. So let's do this right. That was better. Not only better time, but it was a good overall time. And there's a readout of the averages. And there's the splits as they are. So, not a bad little app. I really like this thing. Alright, so that's how I did. Not all that great, but I tightened it up at the end there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load up my mags, and we'll just, I'm going to get to shooting. But I appreciate you guys joining me on the range for a couple of these little drills. And, you know, if you stuck through with this video, but obviously I'm going to cut whatever junk there is. But, you know, I'm going to continue running these drills and stuff and, you know, getting video of that. But I appreciate you guys, you know, watching and participating. It's been a while since I uploaded a video or even wrote a blog article. But go on the website, doitrightak.com. And I'm going to try to keep that domain, but there might be a name change in the future. I don't know, but we'll see. But appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good one.